Alright guys, today what we're going to be analyzing is what Forex strategies actually work. And what I would like to say is that I've tried so many Forex strategies. I've tried so many trade strategies, MAs, stochastics, Bollinger Bands, all the indicators. Now, it's not to say these don't work. To say that I don't use these now heavily, it's not to say that they don't work. Now they do work, but what I lacked was the understanding of the basics. The basics. When you understand the basics, the stochastics and MACDs, those have more use in your trading. You're able to analyze them properly when you understand the basics. And what are the basics? The basics is price action. All indicators are based off of price action. I've heard this so many times, and I failed for years to understand what this meant. So many times. And what are the basics? What are some of the basics? Well, for one, support and resistance, or what others like to call supply and demand. Supply, demand, support, resistance, guys. Okay? And so what I ended up doing was starting off using higher time frames and just plotting out what I seemed to see so easily. I saw it so clearly once I was able to plot it and really draw it, guys. And this turned my trading around drastically. So what I do is start from a daily. Let's start from a daily on this. Okay. What do we see? We see it's ranging. It's ranging, but the thing is it's ranging on a daily. See? It's not ranging on a possibly 4 hour or 1 hour. It's moving up on a 1 hour. See? That's the key. So another principle was multi-time frame analysis. When I understood multi-time frame analysis and that knowing that just because it's moving up on a 15 minute, it didn't mean that it was moving up on a larger time frame. So when you have a higher time frame perspective, you're able to judge and know what areas are key. So let's add a stochastic to this thing. So when you understand price action, I'm telling you guys, all these other indicators make more sense. And I like to use my stochastic um, with a setting that's quite different here. Let's change this to 5, 3. I like to do it 8. Okay. Some people like the RSI. That's fine. They're all derived off of price action, though. When you understand price action, all of these make sense. So what do we have here? Look at this. What this tells you that we could possibly be moving up right here. But what do you have in price action? You have this area. Let's take this area, for instance. And let's take some up in here. I'll just stick with this for now. So you have a breakthrough. But this signal here, this is the break up, guys. And look how this makes so much sense with the stochastics now. Instead of you buying way here or here, you see, you could add a better entry here. A more confirmation. Now that the stochastics are moving up. So it's all about seeing what strategy works best for you. So let's put an MA on here. people use the moving average crossovers. I like to use the exponential. Let's get rid of the stochastic. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 9 and an 18 exponential. All right. All right. Let's drop it down to another time frame. What do we have here? Let's go more to a 15-minute so we can really see here. We have a cross down. Look at this. But once you know price action, you're not enticed to take this short because you've already identified that on the 4-hour chart, we've bust back up above. And now we're holding. So actually you could use this as your stop. So now let's go to the 1 hour. So this is the candle here on the 4 hour that stopped it out here. Okay. So what I would do is do a field retracement, which I'm sure that perfectly matches. And here you go. It's the 50%. You got the 50% here. Then you have this cross here. So you're already waiting for the cross. See, these are all lagging. All of the indicators you'll ever use besides pivot points or fibs or support and resistance, they're all lagging, guys. Okay? So now you're able to interpret correctly what's the correct way of using them. So you got this fib here. Then you have a trend line, possibly. Let's see what a trend line break will do. Okay. Let's zoom in closer. Look at this. What do you have here? If you could see it. If you could see it, what do you have there on the 15-minute? You got a break above the trend line for the first time. What do you have also? You got a cross of the MAs. But what is that building upon? It's building upon the break back above this previous resistance zone, guys. So you already broken the 4 hour. Now you're on the lower time frame. And now you have a signal, a confirmation. Okay. And this is all breaking down. This is all from a daily or 4 hour. Okay. And what kind of possible support, risk to reward are you able to get? Let's say we put our stops back below this previous support zone here off of the 50. And you entered on the next candle, guys. Three to 1. So this is what it takes, guys. All right. Talk to you soon.